Hello and welcome to another episode of Madvillainy, the only FIFA 20 series on YouTube. We have to wait about a decade between episodes because I'm that consistent. Trustworthy guy right here. But anyway, first team we come up against. Very colourful, to say it, they're a busy team. First chance goes to us. Working it around the edge of his box. With a crack, easy save to be fair though. It's this guy's turn to come forward. With the upgradable Daniel James, shifts onto his left. Luckily for us, smacks the post to get away one. But from that we bring it forward ourselves, central to Pratt. Again, loves a little bit of interchange with Catrona, they do it all the time. Space opens up on the right for Albrighton. Actually come back inside. Poor pass, but Catrona nicks it back. Very lucky deflection. If it puts us 1-0 up, I can't say much bad about it. And again we come forward with Pratt. Again interchanging with Catrona, you'll see a lot of it the whole time they're here. Right footed shot. Unlucky for us this time, we hit the post. 10 minutes for half time, it's those two again. Relentless. Pratt tries to burst into a bit of space, does get the wrong side of the defender. Shot's a bit tame in the end, very central. This guy brings it forward now. And why I don't get tight with Mings, I don't know. And Neymar's not going to miss those. Can't be giving people like Neymar that kind of space, or there's only one result really. I'm on the verge of half time here. Grealish down the left. Comes in with it. Moves over to Pratt, to Catrona. Got those sweetest strikes. And that'll be half time. Not too much going on, I'd say maybe a slight edge in our favour. Stats to agree with that. At least for shots anyway. Start of the second half, he moves with that James down the right. Absolutely skins our fullback. Looks to come in again. Nyland alert to it with a left-handed save. Then we bring it forward, those two interchanging again. 1, 2, 3. Trone lash, nice little finish. Put us 2-1 to the good. And he comes forward with it now, Neymar again. And besides getting maybe a yard tighter to him, there's not much I can do to stop that finish. Got to kind of look at Neymar and go, oh yeah, this could have happened. And that is all for the second half, not too much going on in both halves really. Come out with a 2-2 draw, not ideal, not bad. Just gonna have to move on from it. You'll see here, no goals or assists with Grealish, so no upgrades, especially with the lack of a win as well. I'll have to look for those in the second game. What I will say is that Grealish is still the 84. He has recently, that inform has received an upgrade through his normal cards upgrade, but that's how old this footage is that yes, he is still 84 at this point. Again, another very colourful team. He's got the upgradable Simeon in there, Khalil outright, Socrates, tall, strong, skillful, to keep our eye on him. And he starts the game off with Kalu. Knocks it forward to Carvalho, gets a ball in, just loops over the bar. That's our first bit of action of the game. Pratt and Albrighton sharing it. Strike with Sice, but he's never going to be that deadly. Surprised if he scores the whole time he's here. Sice again brings it forward to Pratt. Very dragged effort, no threat at all for the goal. Catrona now. Looks at Sice, space open on the right, get it to Doherty. Pulls it back to the edge, Albrighton a nice little touch to open up some space. Gets round the keeper, tame finish, it's cleared, but not even on the line, a couple yards in front of it. Block the initial shot here, cheeses through to someone else, absolute chaos in the box, but it ends up in Nyland's hands. And then it's our turn to move forward with Grealish down the left. Next to try and get that ball back central, we do so. Sice, again not a strong enough finish, and that second attempted header is stupidly wayward. Again pull it central with McGinn now. Another alright strike, but again they're not enough to score. We intercept the pass down the right here, move it central, and another attempt. Better save this time. Again McGinn testing. He comes forward with it now, Politano. Into the Socrates. I don't know how it kind of gets through, but it's lashed home. He paid a price for not getting the ball clear. It's 1-0 to this guy just before half time. And the whistle here for half time now. Again, I'd say an even half, and you might notice by the name of the episode that that first game you're basically going to see a further 2 times. Every game felt very similar. Maybe a bit rusty, haven't played in a while. Can't wait to see what happens the next time I opt on. It's been bordering on a month. He gets through again here. Lucky for us, it's the post. Goalie was absolutely stranded. But it's not done yet. Whipped to the back post of Simeon, and talk about stranded. Nyland stood there not moving again as it loops over him and into the side net for 2-0. But we come forward this time. Petrone. Getting a bit too at the keeper. Petrone and Pratt showing the ball around again. Can he get there first? He does. Knocks his man away, and a nice little finish with the left. He also fighter's chance in this game. As we bring the ball forward again here. Evans knocks forward to Mings. Nice bit of skill, didn't know he had 3-star, and a striker's finish to be fair from Tyrone. Maybe one of the last things he does, but I'm sure I'll remember it. I'm thinking here we might get the same result as last game as well, 2-2. He comes forward with the Politano, Socrates now, and a Simeon. Goalie stranded again, Nyland doesn't move. This time it's not fortunate enough for us to hit the post. 3-2 down late on. Nyland does finally decide to move and gets a hand to this one. We try and nick a late equaliser here. Down the right here with Albrighton. Pulls it back. I am thinking I've got a score here. By hook or by crook, that ball goes centimetres wide, and that'll be that. 3-2 this time. So as I said, very similar to the game before, but this time don't even come away, I say with a point, obviously you don't get points in this, but don't even come away with a lack of loss, if that's even a phrase. Again, nothing done with Grealish, so second game, no upgrades. How exciting that is. And look at the stats here, we should have been scoring more than just 2. The third and final game, probably the easiest team we're going to get to play. So we are going to win, it's going to be here. As I said, be warned, you're probably about to see a very similar game to the last 2. First chance goes to him. Thiago with the ball here in the middle. Knocks it out to Rodri. What he was doing up front, I don't know. Pokes it forward to Traore. Can't chip over Nolan from that angle. Parries out for a corner. From the corner we get it clear. Grealish nods it back to Pratt. Forward to Catrone. Grealish again. All the way back to Seiss. Move it out to the left to Johnny. Brings it forward. Berber spin inside. Slots it through to Pratt. And Babby chasing him down. Cuts inside of him. Ball roll again. Open up a bit more space. The square's there. And I do pull it back to Grealish. So we know we're at least getting one upgrade for you. Got completely dry this episode. And hopefully we can win the game as well. But he comes down the left now. Central to Odegaard. Shifts onto the left. Alright save from Nyland. But then from the corner, Odegaard sticks it in the box. We clear it again, but only as far as Wijnaldum. Brings it forward to Van der Beek, and an absolute cracking strike. Can't point fingers at Nyland for that one. That's it, right in the top corner. And we're drawn level once again. And literally a matter of seconds later, don't do enough to get tight to the strike. And Adama this time puts him 2-1 to the good. I think I'm about to concede a third in a very short space of time. Thankfully Nyland does get in the way of this one. And yeah, you might have seen quite a jump from the late 20 minutes to the 81st. I did mess up the footage because I can only go so long without a mistake. But to make up for that mistake, I give you a Grealish goal and another upgrade for us. Just onto the left and a nice far post strike. Full level, and I'm thinking, although 2-2 draw's not ideal, again there are things worse, but carbon copy the last game with a scoreline. Hits on the left here with Odegaard, similar finish to that Neymar one in the first game. And we're 3-2 down very late on, and that is the way it will stay. 3 games, 2 losses, almost 3 identical scorelines. Not a pretty time. Only 2 upgrades from the whole episode. and to finally 2 Grealish goals in that last game. Nice to see him scoring again. He did have I wouldn't call it drought, but a little dry period maybe. We're back to it. We finally started to move on from Nyland. He's made some saves over his 8 games, but it is about time we move on from a silver keeper. It's only going to hold us back in the long run. And we get newly signed and probably now best performing player at Villa, behind Jack Grealish himself, Pepe Reina. Doing his best to try and keep him up. They are still conceding too often and they are still losing games. And Tyrone Mings, a lovely bit of work to be fair for him from the 13 games. I think the most, well, judging by the fact he's the last one here, but it does have to be the highest sort of game accumulating silver player we had. Solid, I'm sure. To be fair with the goals we get, he's probably not going to be too much better. As we move on to Bjorn Engels. Bit of a torrid time at Villa. He did mess up the other day to give Tottenham the win, which would have been a nice point for him. But yeah, it's kind of someone we're going to have to use for the time being until we can move on to better players. The stats here. Grealish does finally pick up a couple more goals, still stuck on that 7 assists, but 30 goal contribution in 24 games isn't a bad piece of work. But yes, the team record does take quite a knock. Not looking so pretty, but hopefully next time we can sort it out as long as I'm not too rusty. But anyway, thanks for watching and I'll see you next time.